There we go.
Video game bang.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Video Game Bang. Video Game Bang. Your weekly source for all things video game. Featuring your fearless hosts, Corey Vincent.
I'm pretty much Microsoft and Marvel. The cans are on. It's when ish gets real. People get shot during the day?
And Aaron Carter.
Buy the armor, I equip it, and it's like pink thong. The guy that delivers vending machine items at my job, he could play the right.
Fill up your Mountain Dew and grab your Doritos. It's time for Video Game Bang.
The thirst is real, everybody. I am Sir Aaron Carter, and you're listening to Sacramento's and California's and the United States' #1 podcast, the Video Game Bang's Weekend Bang, powered by NRG, brought to you by Oblivion Comics and Coffee. Come for the coffee, stay for the coffee, toast, comic books, the atmosphere. There's candy there that I got all hopped up on one time, and probably should cut back because it's put on the extra pounds for keeping on buying on that.
You guys have candy?
We do have candy now.
I had no idea.
Oh, and GG Gamer subs, everybody. Get your bump, GG Gamer subs. You heard his voice. The real David Webb's here.
What's going on, everybody? I was too enthralled by the avocado toast.
Were you now? Were you now?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm going full-blown millennial.
And to give us more information and more in-depth behind the behind the bread is what we'll call it. Info on that
the bread.
Avocado toast. L Boogie is in the building, everybody. Long time no see.
It's been a while.
Well, not no see, because I think
I see you guys
yeah.
weekly, but
on the show though, you haven't
on the
been here.
show, it's been a while.
So much has changed.
Yes.
Corey's not here, of course. That's just, yeah. I mean, we kind of replaced him with somebody else.
We killed him.
Yeah. If you're looking in the bottom corner, you'll see Timmy Turner is on his marathon gaming session. He's got the potato chips, drinks, and donuts next to him. So there you go.
Surprisingly, that's not what Emma looks like on her marathon gaming session.
Oh, yeah. Emma's not here either because she's doing a marathon for the YMCA.
Close. SPCA.
That was very close.
Yes. The YMCA doesn't take animals in?
They might. I don't know.
Possible.
Listen to the song. It'll probably tell you. The song is all about what they do, and it's a promotional thing.
It's very informational.
It's very informational.
Okay. All right. Before we get into the brass tacks and all that type of stuff, I want to give a very, very special happy birthday to the Queen of Lizards herself, everybody, Larissa. The lovely, lovely young age of 43 today.
Damn,
happy birthday.
She's going to kill you.
Wow.
And it's something of those like, oh, haha, sarcastic, she's going to kill you. She's literally going to kill you.
So much. I wish she would come back into our lives, but she's never gone from our hearts. Happy birthday. Drink as much as you can at the age of 43. So.
Happy birthday, Larissa.
Happy birthday.
L Boogie. We need to catch up because now you have the Hulk toast. What's it called?
It's called the Edible Hulk.
The Edible Hulk. You got to throw us back because all we're used to is, of course, the Bang Toast. The fan favorites, of course, the Rip and Dip. And then I even asked Webb the other day, do you still have the Winter is Coming still?
We do.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's another good one. I really like that one as well. That was that was my favorite before the Rip and Dip.
I thought it wasn't selling very well, but when I talked to the guys up front, they were like, no, people buy that all the time. It's like good. The dessert. It's the dessert toast.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's one that you can go in there after a dinner or something like that and chill out with some comic books, by the fire. You guys don't have a fireplace yet, do you?
No,
yeah, if there's a fire in Oblivion, make sure you tell somebody because that's not supposed to be there.
I hope there isn't a fireplace.
I'm just saying that'd be kind of dope to have like little lounge chairs by a fire reading comic books with some.
How about you open up something in the space next to us, and that'll be the.
Oh, man, I don't want to make a competing
lounge.
Type of.
Well, no. They'll buy from us, and then they go and hang out over there.
So you will only be a fireplace.
Just a fireplace lounge.
Just a fireplace lounge. You're not going to sell anything. You're not going to make anything. It's just a place for somebody to come and bring their own stuff. And sit down and
see, I would like that. It would be like the quiet room. They can come in and read their comic books quietly in comfortable chairs. Even play video games when everybody has headphones on, so you're only listening to, your own game. Yeah, I would like that. That'd be very interesting. Very interesting. So this Incredible
We'll work
Hulk,
on it.
Incredible
Edible. Hulk?
Edible Hulk.
The
Excuse
Edible
me.
Hulk.
I keep one. You know I. But this thing it's got avocado, right?
Yes.
And what else? Because I saw like sprinkles or something on there.
Yes, it's avocado and sprinkles.
That sounds delicious.
Yes.
no
Crazy ass streams.
It has salt, pepper, and red pepper flakes.
Red pepper. That's
Yeah.
the extra color that I saw on the top of it. And Webb has been speaking the praises of it, of course. Here,
Yeah, I'm addicted to it. It's really good.
I'm gonna have to try it out. I'm not an avocado fan. Like I can either.
It's not for
I think it's
everyone.
because it's just mushy. It's a texture.
mushy.
It's a texture thing with me. Like it's a texture thing with me. So.
Okay.
But I'll give it a try. Not to say that it's gonna bump the rip and dip off the top floor, but it.
It's pretty
Well-
good.
Aaron, remember, we're contractually obligated to say that the Bang Toast is our favorite toast at Oblivion Comics Coffee. Come for the comics, stay for the coffee. But avocado toast is right up there.
I'm just saying.
I really like the avocado toast because I usually get it without the red pepper flakes. I'm not into spice.
I got it with it a little bit less because it's just like a oomph. But it's still good. It's still good.
It's still really good, but I like it without it because I like to taste the salt. Like the
Interesting.
salt.
I'll have to get it without so I could try that.
That's like my favorite part is the salt on top.
Let's try it, Aaron.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna
I
try
like
it.
salt. Yes, I'm salty sometimes.
Terrible. And I forgot to introduce people that are here weekend.
You gotta switch the profile, dude.
Oh yeah, I gotta
for
switch
those
profile.
announcements.
I
I
don't
don't
know what
that.
these
I don't know what that
sounds are.
meant.
Yeah,
What did I mean?
I think somebody followed.
Yes. Fearless
Yes,
Sinner.
Fearless Sinner.
Thank you
just
for the
got
follow.
banged.
Okay.
Yeah, it didn't even say in the chat room. Because that's right. Emma set up our lovely Streamlabs chat bot, so now we can actually see who followed. So thank you, Fearless Sinner, for following. And I think at the half I'll change it, unless it just becomes something really out of control. But I forgot to introduce the people that are here week in and week out, and they make the show happen. The chat room. Say hello, chat. We got people already in there.
Hello,
Hi, chat.
chat.
A couple of lurkers, J-Roms, good old Ninja, Drew and the TARDIS is happening over here. Thank you for taking a break from Emma's 12-hour stream to check us out, and see the things that we do. I was talking with you, I believe, last weekend, Laura, and or maybe it was just in our private chat. But you were saying something to Ken that you want to get back into the gaming.
Oh my gosh, yes I do.
See, that's an issue. You cannot ever leave the gaming. What has happened?
Oh, I have no life.
What?
No, I own this new business.
Yes.
Wait, you own a business?
Yeah, not very many people know about it.
Yeah. What is it?
If this doesn't have avocado toast, then I'm not in it.
So I literally work every day, literally open to close almost every day.
Oh.
So I don't always have a ton of time to do,
Extracurricular.
extra things. I find time like on my breaks at work to read my comic books. That's like about it.
I would hope that you have time to at least do that.
Yeah.
Owning a comic book store.
Yeah.
To read comic books. Yes.
That's kind of the only thing that I get to do. Like I'm months behind on all my TV shows, and I'm not caught up on movies. Like
Supernatural's not going anywhere. You're not.
no,
that's
it
not
just got
going anywhere.
renewed.
That's what. Yeah. That's what's
Umpteenth
crazy.
season.
But yeah, we just saw Ready Player One, which Webb was just on our Oblivion live stream this
I
week.
did see a little bit of that. I did get to drop in and see a little bit of that.
Yeah.
I
That
was wondering why I didn't get invited. I've never seen the movie, but I could give my perspective as somebody that's never seen the movie.
oh,
You do that anyway.
Okay.
Exactly. See.
I will keep that in mind for the next one.
Yeah. I
Don't
was
keep
like,
that in mind.
well,
You should go
I
one
kinda
ear
felt
out
like,
the other.
Kind of felt like the trailer was good, but I don't think it's going to live up to the hype of
100% wrong.
I don't know. I've never read the book. I've never done any of that. So I mean, I hear there's a lot of cameos, a lot of video game cameos.
There is a lot. Yeah, I liked it, but getting to the point of that,
Okay.
I did like the movie and the book so much. I read the book just before the movie. It made me like really want to start playing video games again.
Okay.
I was like, okay, what do I have? What can I just like play for like 30 minutes randomly? When I find some random 30 minutes, what can I play? And so I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to find time to jump into it. Like, I don't even know what games are out right
tough.
now.
And that's one of the things we will definitely be hitting on. I believe in the second half of the show is some of the upcoming games that are going to be coming out in 2018 and 2019. But to go back to your kind of what could I pick up for a quick second and, fit into this, I don't know too many games that are like, especially now, I don't know too many games you could pick up for about 30 minutes, get a quick play session, and then bounce out. Like an hour, maybe. Like I did that with Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, I was gonna say, even Sea of Thieves, it's not like a quick thing.
No.
Yeah.
Like you kind of have to dedicate a little bit of time into the games now. Like, I mean,
which isn't a bad thing, but
it's not.
But
But
I actually I was talking to my buddies about picking up DCUO again, because that was the game that for a while we were hardcore into.
What game?
DCUO, DC Universe Online.
Oh yeah.
That's totally up my
right.
alley. I mean, that kind of makes sense.
True.
I've played that on all the major consoles and PC. I've maxed out my character on the PC. I've started up two new characters on the PS4, and I think I just actually started downloading it on the Xbox just to have it. Like,
Just to have it.
Just have it in your back
You never
pocket.
know.
Might as well just round it out. Yeah, you never.
Well,
know.
now it might come in handy.
Exactly. You never know. I mean, it'll be a good one. But no, I liked it. I really liked the game. I'm glad that it went like free to play ish, and they actually give out a lot of the DLC for freeze too. So,
yeah, I've seen they're doing a lot of things today, or during this time they've been connecting to the comic books too. Different things that they're doing in the comics, like a bunch of skins just came out based or inspired by Dark Knight's Metal, and I was like, oh, that's super cool that they're making that kind of connection.
Take the hint, Marvel. You need an MMO that does the same thing. I'm telling you.
Oh, I'd probably play that one more than DC.
It's amazing. Like I love DC. I like DC just slightly edges over Marvel when it comes to me. Like I can't be like I'm just straight up a DC fan. That's it, because I do love Marvel. But I don't know. It's tough. I have the back and forth. I love the Marvel movies, of course. Those are my favorite. But then the DC animated movies kill it. Like they.
They
so
definitely
much.
know what they're doing there.
I don't know. DCUO is a good game though. They've got the right idea.
I agree.
I really enjoy games that have a universe that is established already and lets me create a character and be within the universe, as opposed to me playing as Batman or playing as Superman. And stuff like that.
That's what I really liked about it too. Is we can kind of be the characters that we know, but still be ourselves.
Yeah.
And being still working with those characters too.
Yeah.
In chat, what are they saying here? Good old Ninja says Marvel MMO would be awesome. He is 100% correct. Seems like Larissa's having a very fun time at her birthday. Said they are all chocolate wasted. She didn't say that. I just said that myself.
She'll say that they're gonna stop by.
Yeah, there you go. Little drunk drop off. Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I dig it.
I said do it.
I can dig it. Yeah. I mean, let's might as well get right into this one. Let's do some banging around the web.
Banging around the web. It's nice not to get ditched.
I feel like
I've been soloing
I
it.
feel like usually you and I are the only one that does that when I'm here.
I get ditched every time.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know how it was gonna go, so I have the clip that I use where it's all of you guys, Larissa, you, and
Let's play that clip just for nostalgia purposes.
just to have it there.
Just to have it.
Oh well, it's on my computer. I was gonna put it on post. So
Okay.
I was going to clip out whatever garbage that might have happened and then put it in there. But you guys did beautifully, so I don't even have to do that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice. Small spoiler warnings for people that have not seen the Avengers trailer, because I know there are some people out there that are dodging it.
Oh,
Have you seen it? Are you one of those people?
I am.
Oh,
it's another one.
Well, I saw bits and pieces when we went to see Ready Player One,
Okay.
but I wasn't like paying attention.
Oh, don't be one of those people.
I won't. I'm not gonna tell you not to talk about it. It's fine.
Well, all it shows.
Just kidding.
Emma,
Go on.
Emma has damn near killed him because
I have tried every way to backhandedly show her this trailer without showing her this trailer.
he even went as far as going into her chat during one of her streams and typing out line
Scene
by
by
line.
scene.
What's
happens
going
in
on?
this.
Wow.
And I think, I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to boost my own self up here, but I think I did a pretty good job at describing everything.
Until he got banned.
So, I mean, it's good. But anyway,
I'm not going to go that far.
Captain America and Bucky reunite in the latest Avengers Infinity War spot on TV. So they showed they have like a 30-second TV spot that they showed for the Civil War. Captain America, the Infinity War.
You got this. There you go.
Because
Close.
The freaking title of the article is right in my face, so I'm reading it at the same time as I'm saying this. But anyway, Infinity War shows a lot more of Wakanda, a lot of the dialogue between T'Challa and what is her name again? Why am I forgetting it? His general.
I blink on her
Okoye?
name too.
Okoye.
Yes,
Yeah.
Okoye. Small spoilers. It may not even make the movie, but there's a funny scene where she's like, when we said we were opening our Wakanda up to the world, I didn't think this much. I thought maybe a Starbucks. I was like, that's hilarious.
I think I remember seeing that.
That's hilarious. They show Bucky and of course Cap meeting up for the first time after a while. Bucky with his new arm, which looks like it's made out of some type of vibranium or something. And of course, it should be.
Did you see like gold?
It would be.
Yeah, have like gold inlay into
like
it.
gold striations on there and stuff like that. I'm excited, man. I'm really excited for this one. I think I need to hurry up and pre-order my tickets because I keep looking at the release date thinking that it's far off. That's April 27th.
Yeah, it's the end of the month, and you probably are too late.
I'm probably I'm not going first day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not a first day. Yeah, that's too many people and too many oohs and ahs. I went to the Black Panther like a week later, and it was still like packed.
You did a week later?
Yeah.
I thought you did opening weekend.
When did it come out? It came out on a Thursday, right?
Yeah.
So no, I did do opening weekend then.
Yeah, you did.
Because I went Saturday. No, I went Sunday. No, I went Saturday because we did the show the same day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, Black Panther was #1 for at least the first 2 weekends, I believe.
5 weeks.
5
in a
weeks.
row.
Until
5
Tomb Raider.
weeks. The
Yes.
whole first. Wow. Okay.
Tomb Raider bumped
I was
it.
close.
You were close. Tomb Raider bumped it down, and then OK Player 1.
Okay,
Ready
Player
One.
One, yeah.
Ready Player One bumped Tomb Raider down. And I think Blockers took out Ready Player One.
The comedy with John Cena and
Yeah.
Really?
That was at was that what film festival was that at?
Blockers? Was that a
Cannes?
film
I don't know,
festival?
Cannes?
Yeah, I read
What?
somewhere that it was at a film festival, and that's why it's getting so much hype around it. Is because it had shown somewhere, something like that. I could
First
be
of all,
wrong,
Kudos for that, Aaron.
but
What, Cannes Film?
yeah, knowing what that is.
Dude,
I'm impressed.
I was a film major in college?
All right, let's roll it back for a second. You took 2 film classes, so let's just slow down the film
Took
major.
Seven.
Okay.
Showed up to 2.
Yeah, let's just roll this back.
Signed up
All right.
for plenty of them. Didn't.
Second of all, it's impressive.
Yeah.
It's not like Sundance. Everybody knows Sundance.
Yeah, everybody knows Sundance, but the Cannes
It's
is,
like the Walmart
yeah.
of film festivals. Everybody knows it.
But I see a lot of promotion for that movie too. I see what's his name, John Cena, going everywhere promoting that thing. So.
If he doesn't walk into every interview with that playing, it's a missed opportunity.
Honest thing, John Cena is actually quite funny. Like
I agree.
He has good comedic timing.
He was
Yeah.
what movie did I see him in? One of Amy Schumer's movies.
That's one of the interview that I saw. Somebody told me he stole a show in that movie.
He was actually pretty funny in that
so,
movie.
I mean, there you go. For if he has nothing else, he could do comedy.
isn't he cast in a new video game movie?
Is he?
John Cena video game movie. That's a quick
Is
Google
it
search.
WWE?
I could be wrong.
I know.
I think it
WWE,
was
the
Duke
movie,
Nukem.
the game, the movie.
Duke Nukem, really?
I
That'd be-
feel like
if-
I read that somewhere.
If John Cena is Duke Nukem,
John Cena.
I just googled it. It's on Polygon. John Cena might be in Duke Nukem.
oh,
the
might
movie.
be. Okay.
I could see that. I could see him being
I
in.
saw
Duke
that and I
Nukem.
was like, yes.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Okay. All right then. John Cena confirmed. Duke Nukem. Everybody.
You heard it,
Here
VGB first.
Moving right along, it says Splinter Cell's Sam Fisher teased for Ghost Recon Wildlands crossover. That might be a good one. The teaser for the special operations mission named The Call, featuring Fisher, a.k.a. Matchwood, clearly voiced by Michael Ironside, as we all know, was the voice of Mr. Samantha Fisher in the Recon, in the Splinter Cell games, is going to be the, I believe, the latest, do you call them expansions? What do you call the things for Ghost Recon? Because I wouldn't call the Predator one an expansion, right?
DLC?
Yeah, just DLC, I guess. There you go.
It's one of those.
Ubisoft promises details on Ghost Recon Wildlands crossover with Splinter Cell next week, Monday, April 9th, if you're listening to this on the Monday. Monday, so that today then, if you're listening to it Monday. Earlier this week, Ubisoft outlined its plan for Year 2 content for Ghost Recon Wildlands, which includes teammate customization and a new PvP game mode called Sabotage. I'm glad to see that they're still supporting this game after so long, which I have on my PlayStation 3, and now that I'm kind of Xboxing it up a lot, it's like, darn, I need to go back and play some old games. You never played this one, did you, Laura?
Nope.
It's a good one.
I know.
It's a good one. I didn't mind the story. The story was actually really good to me. I love playing co-op games, so that's one of the things one of the scratches that it itched on this one.
I would love to check it out. I do want to find games that have good storylines and have the option to be able to play with other people.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Did you prefer co-op or single player?
Usually I preferred single, but there's times when you don't want to play by yourself.
Yeah.
Games aren't exactly in general meant to just be for yourself, so.
Thank you. Wow. That's I believe I said that I said that on Emma's stream the other night. That's what that was. I didn't say it on the show, but I've said it on the show plenty of times. Anyway, moving right along. World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth launches this August, everybody. Who's ready for some World of Warcraft?
I'm so hyped.
It's about time, right?
It's about damn time.
No lie, though. Some of the other VGB people have been jumping right back on there. I know Steven for sure has been playing World of Warcraft, so I
think that's it.
Yeah, probably it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's probably it. Blizzard announced today that World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth, the massively multiplayer 7th expansion, will be released August 14th. This news comes only a few months after players nearly broke the game pre-ordering the new expansion. Blizzard also announced that the collector's edition for Battle of Azeroth, a physical version of the game, will be released the same day. This version comes with the digital deluxe goodies as well as a few other cool additions. Unique to the collector's editions are a big box.
A big box?
That's one of the things. Big box, a double-sided Horde/Alliance medallion, a double-sided Horde/Alliance novella, and Battle for Azeroth digital soundtrack. And how much are you paying for all this collector's edition? A whopping $89.99. I don't know if that's worth it.
What kind of box is this?
It just looks like a giant box. It has World of Warcraft on it.
Like reusable box?
I would hope so for $89.99. I better use it for everything.
It's a paper box. it shreds. It gets crumpled up while you're opening it.
I don't know. And then the medallion, like what can I can flip the coin? Okay, we can start,
Damn, I had a medallion for pre-ordering Sea of Thieves.
Or is it?
I forgot to go pick it up.
What?
It's probably gone.
It is. No, it's 100% gone.
Wow.
Best Buy keeps it for like 6 days, and if you don't go pick it up, then you lose it.
Oh, bummer.
But what would you have done with that?
Absolutely nothing. I would have lost it at my apartment. So it's either lost, somebody else gets it, or I lose it. So I give it away. It's for charity.
Okay.
To a Best Buy employee.
Probably.
Yeah, because they're waiting on it. When I worked at GameStop, we waited for all the cool like little pickups or whatever pre-order stuff. As soon as the time was over, it was like, well, who wants it? There you go. Lawbreakers. Remember that video game?
Lawbreakers. Yeah, they were big at E3 last year.
Yeah, and then
they had this huge booth. They had cosplayers. They had a tournament. It was huge.
Well, you know, wasn't huge was the game when it came out because the fans, of course, did not. They gave up on it, and you know who else gave up on the game?
The developer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lawbreakers Studio says it's moving on to other projects. There is no sadder thing than a video game company saying, we're done with this. We're moving on to something else.
Less than a year.
I know, right?
Less than a year.
Apparently, it said it peaked at a whopping 7,482 concurrent players.
Oh my god,
its
that's
lifetime.
it?
That's crazy.
What?
That's sad. The numbers of Lawbreakers are dire. The game had 9 players on the PC in its past 24 hours and peaked at 7,482 concurrent players during its lifetime, according to the data from Steam charts. Dang.
Wait, you just said that this was like super hyped?
It was hyped. No, it wasn't hyped. It just whoever.
No, it was at E3. It was hyped.
Well, the people that ran the booth are like that paid the money to get that type of showing there,
like
right?
the booth was crowded.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Like people were going and they were sitting and they were watching the tournament. Like there were tons of people that were playing it. They had there was a lot of people there. We were trying to get in get a press screening of it or like a playthrough of it, and we couldn't even get in because it was just too busy.
The fact is, this is from the developers. The fact is, the Lawbreakers failed to find enough of an audience to generate the funds necessary to keep it sustained in the manner we had originally planned for and anticipated. And while a pivot to free to play may seem like the easiest change to make, a change of this magnitude takes publishing, planning, and resources to do it. So we're going to wipe our hands clean. I added that last part on there.
I was going to say, dang.
So we're going to burn it down.
Yeah, no. I added that part on there. But yeah, so they just didn't get the people. Like, it didn't come out.
That's a bummer.
Did you ever get to play it at E3, Webb?
No.
Dang.
I didn't have a chance.
That sucks. I wonder how hard it is to make a game go free to play.
Now, this is the game that had a lot of similarities to Overwatch, right?
Very, very much
They
so.
had like a character that was basically Tracer. They had a character that was basically Reaper.
They had a character, and you know how I kind of felt like this game was going to flop for kind of one reason. Their characters were uninteresting, one, and then they had one character who looked like they're old. If I'm thinking the same thing, who's old, like they shot behind them. Like their special ability was just to shoot behind them because they showed him running and he could shoot behind them. It may have not been his ult, but like one of his abilities or something like that. And I was like, that doesn't seem cool. First of all, I don't even know who's behind me. How am I supposed to see? You know, like, I don't know. It wasn't whatever. But sorry guys, that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Some games come and they get hyped up and then they fall to the ashes. The people that I feel the most sorry for is the ones that really like the game and they probably invested time and a little bit of money into it and stuff like that, and they're like, I really want this game to do well, and the following just wasn't there. So yep, that's that right there. The last thing I had was Firewatch is heading to the Nintendo Switch this spring. Everybody, that game
I saw that
was on Steam, I believe, right?
Yeah, I think it started on Steam and I think it moved to you could buy it on the console on PS4.
Yeah, PS4 and Xbox One. Yeah, it says currently on that one. If you're interested in that one, yeah, you're going to get it sooner or later if you have a Switch, if you haven't played it already, of course. It's supposed to be a very interesting game.
Looks cool.
Set in the 1989, and you're in the Wyoming wilderness, traveling around and doing things. So there you go.
Watching fires.
Yeah, I just really sold that game well.
You're so good at this.
Yeah, I might as well go into marketing. You should have hired me on there, Lawbreakers. I would have sold your game. You wouldn't be going under, walking away from it right now. You would have been very successful. So, whatever. All right. In the second half of the show, everybody, we're going to switch gears just a little bit. We're going to get into the future and beyond. We're going to talk about some of the new games that are coming out later this year, and what's planned for next year. Most likely Red Dead Redemption will get pushed back. I don't know. Didn't they say they had a release date for that?
Yeah, they've had a couple of release dates for that.
Yeah, let's push it back. Make sure it's right. Let's push it back some more.
Yep.
And then maybe we'll find some games, Laura, that you can get into.
Yeah.
And so we can get you right back into the gaming world again, so you won't have to miss it so much.
I like that idea.
Perfect. Are you with us, chat? Perfect.
Yep.
They sit there with us too. So stick around. Don't go anywhere. Go get yourself some popcorn. And then when you come back, we'll talk about more video games.
I want popcorn so bad.
Hey man, I'm Kevin Smith,
Jason Mewes.
and you're listening to the Video Game Bang, which sounds a lot dirtier than it is.
Why
I
are
think it's an
you?
interesting
But why are you interested in it?
because we don't know anything really about Krypton. They have so much freedom
All
to
you need to know-
do stuff.
All you need to know is that it's going to blow up, and
Okay,
then
well,
Superman
that doesn't matter.
and Supergirl are going to come.
Okay,
from
yes, we know how it ends in that aspect.
it. And that's why I'm not interested in it.
That is a point, because it seems like everything that happens right now is futile, because
Yeah.
it's the world's going to blow up.
But the thing is, whatever happens can also still affect the future. So maybe there's a certain outcome in the future because of something that they did.
Like what? Because the entire
I wouldn't be
planet-
able to tell you at this
the
point.
Like, there's nothing. Like, okay, so the thing is, we know Superman comes from this planet. We know Kara Zor-El comes from this planet. We know eventually Zod. We know all the people, the major roles, all the major things that come from that planet. I don't think anything that they can, any storyline that they can come up with that I can foresee affecting those three characters so much that we'd be like, oh, that's why Superman wears glasses, because Krypton
Everybody
had
on
a
Twitter-
giant sale on
Yeah.
them the day before they
Oh
blew
my
up, and their
gosh.
dad stuffed a whole bunch into his ship and then rocketed them all. Okay,
well,
now
this
it makes sense.
isn't about Clark, or
It's about his
it's not
grandfather,
about,
right?
Yeah, it's about his grandfather. But it's basically about their house. What they're doing to try and save Krypton itself.
And so it's cool because I can understand. You'd be like, okay, it gives you a better perspective on the House of L and how distinguished and legendary it was for whatever. You can write a story like that. I'm saying, but it wouldn't matter because it's the House of Clark Kent now. Like
At this point, yes, that's true.
like Earthlings and
But-
people of Earth heroes, people that have been saved by Superman, allies of Superman, all that type of stuff, don't know the House of L. They know Superman and Clark Kent.
Okay, well, think about it this way. Wonder Woman and Themyscira.
Okay.
Were you not curious about Themyscira
No.
at all?
Mm-mm.
Even from the movie?
No.
You didn't want to know more about
I
them
was-
as a people?
It was cool that, I wouldn't want to see a series on it, if that's what you're
I'm not saying a
asking.
series. I'm just saying in general. Would you want to know more about Themyscira?
Did the Mascara get destroyed, though?
No, technically not. But I'm saying, like, even
that-
then,
from
like,
an
you
origin-
would want to know, like, why certain characters are the way they are. Like, why is Wonder Woman like this? What was she taught growing up in this society?
I can see that in a 5-minute flashback.
Sorta.
But I'm just
But-
saying, like, that's kind of where I'm coming from in terms of Krypton. We don't have a lot to go off of in the comic books themselves.
Okay.
So this is like a really great way for them to explore the idea, explore what happened before the planet was destroyed.
But see, your example is kind of a little off, because if you were into Themyscira and you were like, I wanted to see how they treated Wonder Woman or what she was raised on and stuff like that, that's one thing. Because you could probably even see a young Diana in there. But with Superman, he's a baby the whole time, and not even around actually now. Even in this,
the thing is, though, there is some time travel going on already.
oh, see, here we go.
Freaking
There-
Barry Allen.
I'm
Barry
trying-
Here
Allen
we
is-
go.
I don't want to spoil anything
Okay,
for
that's
anyone
fine.
who may
Oh, if
actually watch it.
You said time travel. That was enough for me right there. That was enough for me right there.
There's a little bit.
No.
But again, I've only seen the first episode.
Like I said, okay, so like I didn't like watching Gotham, right? I watched a few of the first episodes and I was like, this is pretty all right. But
Gotham is the dumbest show
but
ever.
I want to see Batman. Like, I don't care about what Jim Gordon was doing before Batman arrived.
Well, it doesn't. Okay, the show fundamentally makes no sense. It is
The
about
show's doing their own thing.
Yeah.
But you have every character except for Batman in the show, right?
They're like pushing them as their characters that they
yeah,
are.
Joker, Penguin,
Yeah, Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze,
They're all
Catwoman.
there,
They're all in there, right?
but they're not them.
Except you have Bruce as a 15-year-old kid who's not Batman.
And apparently he gets a suit. Have you seen this?
Oh my god, yes, I saw that.
I read
Yeah.
somewhere he's actually like 18 at this point.
Okay, but even
I don't
still,
know what the timeline is.
he's not
though.
Batman yet, though.
They should have done.
No, but it's showing his journey to becoming that.
But
But-
yeah, they should have done it the way that literally I said years before even Gotham came on. They should have had a young Bruce Wayne traveling right after his parents are killed, or maybe a few years after, and let him get a little older. Have him traveling the world and learning how he became the greatest detective, how he became the greatest fighter, all this type of stuff around the world, and just show different stories and travels through. I would have watched that type of prequel of
I
how
will watch
he's
the crap out of
how
that.
he's molded into becoming the Dark Knight.
But
Like,
the way
yeah.
it is right now, you have all the villains are like twice his age.
Yeah.
So it's like no wonder he beats them all the time.
He's beating up on decrepit
The
people by the time he
Gene-
comes back.
geriatrics right now.
He's like, oh, hey, Mr. Freeze, you're 50.
I was super confused watching that too, but then I finally got to the point where I was like, okay, they're just writing their own stories. They're taking characters, they're dropping them into different situations, and they're just kind of having fun with it. They're not following the original source material at all.
They're not.
They're wrong.
And once I just like accepted that, I was like, okay, this is actually kind of interesting.
And I got into this kind of discussion with Emma and with you guys to some extent as well. It's just like, why do we accept these things like this? Like, why do we just like, okay, this is how it goes? I'm like, you guys have the source material. You know where it comes from. You know, if the source material was good enough for you to create something from it, why not use the source material? Good old Ninja in chat says, so Gotham Smallville?
I was just looking at that
Yeah.
too.
I mean, I kind of felt that way about Smallville too, to some degree.
Sorta, but even in Smallville, it was Clark Kent, and he was like, he had powers. He was aware that he had powers. He was using his powers to stop crime, stop bad guys, stop metas, basically.
Yeah, and that's fine.
But in here, like, I don't know. Everybody was age like level. You know what I mean? Like his nemesis were the same age as him. It wasn't like it was a 15-year-old fighting a 30-year-old penguin.
Did you watch Smallville?
Yeah.
Anybody?
I watched it for a while.
I watched bits and pieces of
Yeah,
it.
see, I never really sat and watched it a lot. Did he ever show like he was interested in journalism?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was never I think he was like assistant chief of the school paper. The high school paper.
Oh, okay.
They did a Red Kryptonite episode.
Wow.
Yeah, they kind of went deep into the lore.
I don't know.
But he was never allowed to fly.
Yeah, that's
Well-
kind of the end game, I guess.
Technically, Superman shouldn't ever fly though.
Technically.
'Cause technically, he just leaps really high in far distances.
I think I was the one that told you guys that.
No,
It was a super early episode. I brought that up.
maybe.
Oh, there you go.
Maybe.
There you go.
I'll give you the credit. I learned
I just
learned
had,
that
like,
at Oblivion
deja
Comics
vu.
and Coffee.
I just had deja vu when you said that. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I was sitting there.
It was a Tuesday. It was sunny. The wind was blowing from the southeast.
Good old Ninja says this show. What if the shows are basically like what if series? Basically, I'm just paraphrasing his comment. If they put that on every show, like Smallville, what if, or Kryptonite, what if, then I would.
Okay.
Gotham, what if? I would be if they had like a what if series of things. Then that's fine with me. I'm 100% cool with that because they put in the title. This is a what if series. This isn't That's the same thing they do with the comic books. They do a lot of what if things, like what if the Punisher killed the Marvel Universe. They do a lot of that stuff, so I'd be good with that.
I guess Lost Sheep says he does fly in Smallville, which I think it's in like the later episodes. I think it's after he's out of high school and he's
Yeah, I read that it was
moved in,
more like
Metropolis.
towards the end when they were actually given the go ahead to do something like that. I can't remember the specifics of it, but I read that he never actually did technically fly.
Okay.
But I didn't.
Oh,
watch
Sheldon's
it, so I don't
saying
know.
he didn't fly until the last episode. So there you go.
That
That's how you
sounds-
end it.
that sounds
That's how you're
correct.
supposed to end it. That's how you're supposed to end it. Just like that. All right. Moving back to the video games, everybody. 2018 is here, and it's already given us a couple of good video games. We've got, Far Cry, right? We can count that one right now. Webb, you would co-sign?
Yeah, Far Cry is good.
I'll
I
say
like
good
Far Cry.
at least. I won't go above and beyond on stuff. Sea of Thieves is a decent game, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Play with friends and you'll really enjoy it. What other games came out this year that have shocked the world? We're pretty much into the brand new into the year, so it's kind of
Yeah. I don't know if there's anything else that's come out that's really knocked it out of the park.
I've been hearing the stuff about the Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah, Dragon Ball Fighters.
Oh, yeah, that's
another
true.
good one. Yeah,
I mean, yeah, I think that's it. It's in the niche, like FGC. you know.
Yeah.
it's going to be at GDC. Or not GDC. Excuse me. What am I talking about? GDC. What is that? Evo.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. It's going to be at the next Evo, so it's doing something right. Trying to look real quick just so I don't forget anything. Monster Hunter World. It's another one that came out that a lot of people were playing. But anyway, we're talking about the future, of course. Future of video games. 2018 isn't over yet. There's still a whole bunch of video games to come out, and we even got 2019 games on the list. And maybe, just maybe, we can find a game for L Boogie to get right back into the gaming. So, to start off on our list, we have a game called Extinction. You ever hear about this game?
I've not heard of this.
Well,
Sounds interesting already.
Extinction is a kind of classic action and adventure type of game with one major twist that there are these giant monsters, kind of akin to Shadow of the Colossus.
Okay.
So there's different. The difference between that and Shadow of the Colossus, this one is kind of really bright colors that kind of pop out at you or whatever. Let's see. The classic David and Goliath story has been modernized with the wildly popular ways from the Attack on Titan series, of course, and the mini tie-in games to the timeless Shadow of the Colossus. Extinction is hoping to join that pantheon of human versus giant greatness, featuring a sentinel named Avil. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's Avll. Avil. I don't know. Who takes skyscraper-sized ogres known as Raveny. These are some names.
You're
for
nailing
real.
it. You're nailing these names.
Cutting them down to size before they can completely level helpless villages. I watched a 15-minute gameplay of this thing, and they have different tiers of giants that you can take down. So they're smashing up villages and stuff like that. You're your small character. You jump on their legs. You can cut off limbs of the giants and stuff like that. It's pretty cool in that way. But then some of them have armor that'll protect those limbs, where you have to break the armor first and then get through to the squishy meaty parts on the inside.
Okay.
But it looks kind of cool. You're going to get that one on the Xbox, the PC, the PS4, and guess what? It's coming out April 10th, everybody. So it's here already.
That is definitely here already.
It may
In
not be
3 days.
Yeah, it may not be one of those ones that you can pick up and play for 30 minutes, but
Yeah.
I mean, still something
I'll
out
still look
there.
into it.
Yeah.
Looks cool.
Yakuza 6, of course, The Song of Life. If you've never played any of the Yakuza series, then this is probably a good one to start one. It's a GTA-esque open world type of game where there's a ton of mini games in this game, ranging from karaoke to really it's kind of out there sometimes. I thought there was a number in this article that said how many mini games. There's a bunch of them in this one. Do you play any of the GTA type of stuff though, Laura?
I didn't, but I would try it out.
This one, it's very Japanese, we'll say. Very, very Japanese.
You don't say.
Yeah, I got to play it at E3, or a Yakuza game at E3, and there was a long line. So it's got its popularity, or it's got its following and everything like that, but I don't know. It was a little bit out there. I think I played a game where it was a dance-off. Mind you,
Sounds like Japan.
These are gang members that we're playing as, but that's what it was. I was playing a dance-off against another gang member. So,
That sounds right.
so
That's how you battle it out. Like, that's legit how you do that, though.
I wonder how realistic that is. I wonder if gangs actually just have dance-offs.
I think that's what they do.
I'm pretty sure.
It says, as always, the dramatic story of Kiryu's, or I don't know these names again, escapades amid Japan's criminal underbelly is just part of the picture, because you can spend dozens of hours messing around with many ridiculous and deep mini games available on the side. Play baseball, sing karaoke, make friends with the hostesses at clubs, go spearfishing, take loving care of babies and cats. And there's so much more in this virtual life that you would play as a former gang member, and than just bare knuckle brawling. Yeah, I think his story may evolve over the series. This is part 6, of course. So, I mean, there you go. I mean, if that doesn't sell it for you right there, the babies and kittens.
Yeah,
right?
that's totally pulling me in.
Now I'm just saying, Yakuza 6, everybody, April 17th. It's coming around the corner. Only PS4 though. Only PS4.
Oh,
sorry.
Exclusive.
Speaking of exclusives, the next big one, God of War, everybody. That's April as well. April 20th, of course. Having torn the Greek pantheon asunder, Kratos, our lead character, now sporting a scruffy, manly beard, has set his sights on a new mythology to conquer, the Norse. Yeah.
Oh.
Now we're getting somewhere. The fourth main entry in this high, legendary, brutal PlayStation series drops the numbering, of course, and just goes straight God of War, and looks like they're going to focus on Kratos to control his endless rage as he raises a young son, Atreus? Good Lord. We're just going to name this title. Names are hard. That's what we're going to do this episode. Atreus to become another warrior. Don't worry, you'll still slay plenty of fantastical creatures along the way using Kratos' new lightning axe named Stormbreaker. I added that one in there, and that's literally just a Thor reference right there.
Okay.
Yeah. But of course, this is a PlayStation 4 exclusive, everybody. I know this is one that a lot of people were hyped about. It looks a little different than the other ones. I'm going to say a little slower than the other God of Wars.
In terms of
like
narrative?
Action. No.
Action.
Okay. The other God of War is like you were slashing and cutting off people's heads like really fast. This one you're doing the same, but it just kind of seems like with the camera angle and the new weapons that he uses, that it's more, I don't know, like it seems like just a little slower pace. I mean, people might like it, but
I've never played a God of War game.
Never?
Nope.
I remember working at GameStop in God of War 2, and we did a midnight release for this thing, and it was like the longest line you've ever seen for this game.
Well, it's a PlayStation
exclusive,
right? Yeah,
yeah.
So I've never owned a PlayStation up until PS4.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
So I've never... Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, well, God of War, April 20th, everybody. That's one that I know the PlayStation people have been waiting for some time. So, I mean, guess go pick that one up, everybody. Next one on there, Webb, you have the Switch, right? Laura, you don't have the Switch?
I do not.
You have the Switch.
I don't think I've even played it yet.
You're going to probably have to miss this one. We've talked about this a little bit. It's Nintendo Labo coming out on April 20th, everybody.
Yeah, I'm not buying that.
You're not going to buy that one?
No.
Cardboard fun?
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I remember saying this.
I think the next game I'm going to buy for the Switch is Smash.
Okay. But it doesn't have a release date.
Nope.
Or any information on it, basically, besides it's just coming out.
It's just coming out.
Okay. Well, Nintendo Labo, everybody, is excellent innovation, but kind of inspired But this is kind of inspired design that no one saw coming. Part cardboard construction kit, part peripheral-centric gaming made possible by the advanced sensors in the Switch's Joy-Con controllers. Nintendo Labo has you building your own peripherals called ToyCons. Yeah, it's a con for sure. To play a variety of unique games designed for your newly made device. Have you seen this trailer though, Laura?
Yeah.
It's just cardboard. It is literally just cardboard.
I'm so confused by it. Like, I don't understand how some of these actually work.
They all look like they have their own unique and different inputs. You know, like the device fits in them all different ways, and you know they interact differently. But
I don't know if even Nintendo is really sure how things work. I mean, I think it's kind of something that they just like, hey, let's do this.
Yeah.
Well, like
I
the
think you guys could do
piano,
it.
like this piano one.
Yeah, the piano is a little strange. I don't know how the buttons work on that one. And then how long do you really have? How deep are these games? That's my biggest question.
Yeah.
Like, are they games where you spend an hour and a half building this cardboard cutout and then you spend 5 minutes playing the game?
And the kits are so expensive.
Yeah.
They're way more expensive than they should be.
Until they come out. And you know there's going to be people making hacks, or there's going to be some type of, you know, downloaded PDF
Oh,
of
yeah.
how to build
yeah.
your own cardboard piano. So, yeah, these cardboard cutouts are not proprietary. I tell you that.
Yeah.
Because somebody's going to make their own little third party. I don't know.
It's going to take one person that buys it and then takes it apart, traces it, makes a template,
Yeah.
and there you go.
I like the concept of it, but it just feels it just feels ridiculous.
In the I don't know, the category of gimmicky, this is like the biggest thing you can do that's a gimmick that's not going. It's going to have a flash and then be gone the next second. I don't see this being the, you know, like holding over. Like, we're not going to be talking about this one a year from now. I just don't see it.
Mm-mm.
If we are, I'll eat my words, but I don't see you playing Labo. Like, I don't see, you know, episode 300 and 472 Webb, and we're like, the new update for Labo's coming out, everybody. You're now getting an 88 key piano, grand piano, cardboard cutouts that you can put your Switch into. Like, nobody's doing that. Let's face it. It's gonna be a flash in the pan, everybody. Next one on their list we have is State of Decay 2. This is one of the reasons why I purchased my Xbox One, because it is exclusive to the PC and the Xbox One. In the if Walking Dead has taught us anything, it's that forging bonds between survivors and building our community is essential to surviving a zombie apocalypse. State of Decay 2 takes those values to heart with the co-op to up to 4 players.
Ooh.
Provided you all agree to work together instead of backstabbing one another for precious supplies. To build your customizable encampment, you'll need to scavenge on foot or 4 wheels, splattering the skulls of countless undead along the way. I watched another Let's Play on this one with, I think, IGN. They did like 25.
Why'd you say it like this IGN website?
I couldn't remember if it was IGN or GameSpot. I couldn't remember if that's why. But they did like a 25-minute gameplay of it, and one thing that's pretty cool is you're not invincible while you're inside of a car.
That makes sense.
People kind of see, like, whenever you're playing any type of, you know, I guess, these games where it's like, oh, you'll just mow down the people. The zombies can latch onto your car, pull the door open, you know, get you out of that car, and it's, I don't know, it's pretty cool that way.
Do the zombies run?
Zombies do have a little little
in their step.
cardio under
So
them.
Okay.
you gotta be very careful about who we play this game with.
Yeah.
Like
Apparently.
I think one person that I'm not gonna play this game with, Emma, because
If there's an explosive barrel anywhere,
yeah,
she's
that's
blowing
her
up.
that's her favorite thing to do in Sea of Thieves.
I feel like
is
Oh.
get an explosive barrel, put it next to somebody, step away, and blow them up.
Okay.
I feel like
Sounds fun.
we would
Yeah.
play with her. We would build a giant community. There'd be like a flood of zombies at the gate, and she'd just let them in.
What's
Yeah.
this button do?
Yeah.
That's similar to like Sims when you intentionally destroy your character.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Lock them in the bathroom and take away the door.
Which
Yeah.
again, didn't
Yep.
she say she did that on one of her streams?
Yes, she did.
Her,
I'm pretty sure.
Valentine's
I
Day
feel like
stream?
everyone's done that.
I have
haven't
not.
because I'm a nice human. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm
Because-
humane. Jeez.
I like
Okay.
to watch people suffer.
I'm not a psycho.
Larissa is another one
Larissa's another person
Yeah,
you don't
she's
want to do
another
that with.
one.
Yep.
that will backstab you
Let the floods in.
for the hell of it.
I never told you this, Laura, or maybe you've heard it on an old show, but I played Fable with Larissa one time.
Mm-hmm.
I was married 3 times in Fable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not by that much of my decision to split with these women, but the first wife got stuck in a glitch where she was stuck in like a rock and could not move.
Stuck
I
in a rock in a
That
hard
poor
place.
woman.
I even restarted the game and she was still stuck. It was some kind of glitch in the game. I have no idea. So I had to put her down. And that's where that.
Wait, what game was this?
This was Fable.
Fable
3 or something, I think. I want to say. So yeah, I had to put her down.
I had to put her down. So you had to kill your wife.
Okay.
It wasn't like I wanted
isn't like
to.
She was suffering.
She was suffering.
She was
stuck in a
there.
rock. Webb.
Think like Kitty Pryde, half stuck in
Yes.
a rock.
But we had no children, so it was all good. Second one was a lovely woman. We had a son together. It was a great game. You know, we were playing. It was good. I amassed a big amount of fortune. And then I met Larissa. And I was like, oh, I want to get this achievement to marry another player in the game. That's an achievement, to marry a live
versus
person.
an NPC.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So Larissa joins my game. She's like, hey, you know, I have a female avatar, and they they don't do the, man married thing. So, not that I would do that. Not that it's nothing wrong with that.
Just move on, Aaron. Just move on.
You're digging your grave there. Let's move on.
So anyway, Larissa comes into my game, and she kills my wife. Yes.
Oh.
Kills my wife
Okay.
dead on the spot. And of course, you have to marry the victor. So
So
that's
that's
what
how
happens.
it goes.
So I marry her. We do a couple of quests together, and amass more fortune. So I go into my my little vault, and then we have this giant mound of gold and everything like that. It's awesome, right? Then Larissa logs off. I go into my gold by myself because I wanted to play, just to go spend some money. There's nothing there. She took everything. All my gold gone, and annulled the marriage. So
not even a note.
nothing.
No.
Nothing at all. I had a achievement saying, "Hey, congratulations! That's what marriage is like." And there it is.
And is your character still married to her right now?
I have no idea. That's on the 360. So, and somewhere there's a broke Aaron character out there with a son. The best part
With
of it,
a son.
with the son that runs around, because remember, his mother is dead. Larissa, the stepmother, is gone with all your
Right.
cash. The mother goes around saying, "Where's mommy?" Says,
Snap! I forgot about that.
Wow.
Runs around saying, "Where's mommy?"
Where's mommy?
mommy?
One's dead.
Well, let
That's
me tell you,
amazing.
son.
One ran away.
So on that note, everybody, yeah. Bright future of video games ahead of us. We didn't even get to a whole bunch of them, but let me run down a couple of them. The Crew Part 2 will take you on, of course, on a whole bunch of racing journeys, but it looks like it's more than just race cars now. It looks like you're doing boats, airplanes, off-roading type of stuff. It looks like you're doing a whole
Tanks.
bunch of things. Land, air, and sea will be covered on that one. If you ever want to play a game where you're in hell, well, Agony. That's what you're going to be doing. It seems like you're in, Agony. You're fighting in demons and a whole bunch of stuff, and it's a first-person shooter. You're going through hell trying to get out, I guess. Another game on the list that we have is called Wargrove. It looks like you're going back to the old-school strategy games from, Fire Emblem, and I can't remember that one game that was on the Game Boy Advance Wars on the Game Boy Advance for Nintendo. Crackdown 3, of course, is going to continue the series with a fully destructible environment, skyscrapers, everything falling down on your heads. No real release date. It just says spring 2018. So, whatever. And then, of course, if you want some type of boating game that isn't Sea of Thieves, you got Skull and Bones coming out on all the major platforms, fall 2018. Ubisoft Skull and Bones is going to set sail, of course, this year with a realistic take on the pirate sea battles. Think of Assassin's Creed Black Flag, but without the assassins.
I'm playing this one.
There you go. And then there's a whole bunch, and we'll probably get to some after the, after hours or something like that. That's why you get to come down live, everybody, if you're listening to the podcastular version of this show, to Video Game Bang _bang, right? There we go.
Yes, _bang.
Twitch.tv, of course. We are here Saturdays and Wednesdays. Thank you, Laura, for coming out. We couldn't have done this without you.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Webb, any other thing we need to plug before we wrap all this up?
We need to plug No.
No, we're
not
pretty good.
Zip.
All right, cool. We'll
Zilch.
be back, of course, next Wednesday with another episode of the Video Game Bang, where we're going to be talking about something even more special, everybody. Do you know what that is?
The Marvel RPG.
No,
Damn.
that's not that. I guess I'll keep it a surprise then.
Keep it a surprise.
Ooh.
All right, for the real David Webb, L Boogie, I am Sir Aaron Carter saying Timmy Turner is still playing like crazy down there, everybody. Yeah, he is.